We are happy to see LABVANTAGE second time in a row at Analytica. Paolo, can you give us a short introduction of the company?
Yes, thanks for the question. Well, LABVANTAGE is a global LIMS vendor headquartered in the United States, in New Jersey. LABVANTAGE has been growing a lot during the last couple of years, especially in Europe, by means of some acquisitions. We have acquired LIMS business from Applied Biosystems back in 2009, and more recently we have acquired our long-term partner in Nordics, Software Point.
Have you been able to identify some trends that you like to share with us?
Yeah, we have observed at least 4 different trends in the games industry over the last couple of years. The first one is the need for our customers to go more paperless and mobile, so to replace paper-based workflow by means of electronic workflows, and by being able to access system features, application features from any sort of portable devices, for instance tablet PCs. Another trend we have been observing is related to reducing costs, which is always a problem for companies, and it's more important even in times of crisis, as we are in at the moment. And reducing cost of ownership from our perspective would mean reducing customization by means of a more configurable software, and developing and putting in the market a more feature-rich application, which LABVANTAGE 6 is, for many reasons we'll talk about that later. Another trend we have observed is related to multi-platform support. So I should be able to use my LIMS system on various platforms at all levels. So on the client side, by using multiple browser applications, on the application server side, and also on the database side. So I don't need to stick to the suppliers' standards. I can use any standards I have decided to go for at the corporate level. And finally, we have observed an increasing need for integration and interfacing of LIMS applications with the rest of the applications ecosystem in companies and infrastructures. So that means being able to interface any sort of equipments at the lab level, but also being able to interface any sort of adjacent system, such as ERP systems or MES system, with out-of-the-box functionality and very little configuration, and absolutely without any customization.
We see LABVANTAGE is introducing a new major release called version 6. Do you have some details on the latest news of the products for us?
Yeah, LABVANTAGE 6 has been introduced about 3 months ago, and we have made many announcements in the application, starting with the introduction of an embedded, integrated electronic notebook. We have introduced new features related to event planning and management that helps in replacing manual workflows into automated electronic workflows from within the application or managed through the application. We have introduced new functionality related to batch management that will help a better understanding and management of the log genealogy in batch manufacturing environments. We have also introduced new functionality called LABVANTAGE Navigator that helps the users viewing where they are and what they are doing and what are the relationships between the object they are working on, for instance a sample, and the rest of the samples or the other objects that are being managed by the application in a visual manner that is visible here. We also have introduced a new functionality called LABVANTAGE Connect that is instrument connectivity by means of an internal out-of-the-box feature that works with virtually any equipment by means of using drivers, predefined drivers. And finally, we have extended compatibility with many other browsers, applications on top of the Microsoft Internet Explorer. We were compatible. So we are now compatible with Chrome and many other web browsers.
Okay. Did I understood you correctly that all these configurations are possible to handle without any additional code to write here?
Yeah, we are striving to reduce the customization to the bare minimum or no customization at all. So what we have done with the latest version of LABVANTAGE 6 is adding a lot of functionality out of the box and allowing customers and users for extensive configuration.
Thanks a lot, Paolo, for these interesting insights.